Wes Fleming is one of the country's most influential nurserymen. His vision and belief in the garden industry has seen Fleming's nursery sponsor the multiple award-winning show gardens at the Chelsea Flower Show, and for many years the Student Garden Design Awards at the Melbourne International Flower and Garden Show. Fleming's nurseries are famous for their top quality ornamental and fruit trees, but it's knowing what tree's right for your particular situation that's really important. And Wes, that's why you came up with the idea behind the top 10, isn't it?
But we've got a selection here of what I consider must-haves for any backyard. October Glory, it's an Acer rubrum, a red maple.
Beautiful.
It is the best autumn colour tree in the world, bar none. Behind us here we've got an ornamental pear called Chanticleer. It blocks out neighbours, it doesn't take too much space, you get autumn colour, you get spring flowers on it. It actually rates in about 4 of the top 10 categories, it's that good.
Plums as well, ornamental plums are a big one, but this one's unique in its shape and form, isn't it?
What we love about the Oakville Crimson Spire is actually found in Sydney. So this is a local selection of a burgundy foliaged ornamental plum, and it's very narrow and upright, so it fits in most spaces. The smaller the backyard, no big deal, you can still fit in one of these Oakville Crimson Spires.
Let's say you want to have a fruit tree, but you've only got a courtyard or something like that. There are options that are ideal for pots, for example?
We've got a range of what we call Trixie trees. They're apples, peaches, nectarines, cherries, pears that are all extremely dwarf fruit trees that will grow well in pots or in very small areas. Commercial quality fruit, just in a very small space.
Let's throw a bit of a challenge at you. I'm looking for a feature tree with a white trunk. What would you recommend? Betula
jackmontii. It's the whitest white trunk birch on the market, otherwise known as a Himalayan birch. And it is drought tolerant, heat tolerant. I've got plenty of them planted at my place, and I've got uplights underneath them featuring the trunk. So at night time, they just glow. They're stunning.
Okay, all right. I've got a bigger block. All right, I'm looking for a feature tree. What would you recommend?
There's a new Chinese elm on the market. It's an Ulmus parvifolia Todd. And it's heat and drought tolerant, massive, beautiful, big shade tree. Looks great in big backyards or in avenues. Well, thanks, Wes. There you have it. That's the Fleming's Top 10. Mate, I'd like you to come back next week and tell us a little bit about bare-rooted fruit trees, because that's the season coming, isn't it? Would you do that? Absolutely. Look, I've grown up with bare-root trees, and I'd love to pass on some knowledge. Thanks.